You ever been stuck on a plane, sweating bullets, wondering why in the Sam Hill it's taking so long to turn this bird around? We've all been there. The clock is ticking, the gate agent's got that deer in the headlights look, and you're starting to think you'll miss your connection, your meeting, your kid's birthday party. The list goes on. Well, I'm here to tell you there's a whole lot more to a quick turnaround than meets the eye. It's a carefully choreographed ballet of logistics, supply chain management, and some pretty darn impressive technology. We're talking about the behind-the-scenes heroes who keep those planes flying on schedule, the folks who make sure the right parts and supplies are in the right place at the right time. So buckle up, folks, because we're going behind the scenes at some of the busiest airports in the world to see how airlines are using cutting-edge technology and good old-fashioned hard work to get you in the air and on your way. You know what they say, time is money. And nowhere is that truer than in the airline industry. Every minute a plane spends on the ground is a minute it's not generating revenue. That's why airlines are obsessed with something called turnaround time. Now imagine a giant warehouse filled with millions of airplane parts. Everything from tiny screws to massive engines. Managing that inventory efficiently is a logistical nightmare. But thanks to advanced software and real-time tracking systems, airlines can now keep tabs on every single part, from the moment it arrives at the warehouse to the second it's installed on a plane. This means no more frantic searching for missing parts, no more delays caused by stock shortages, just a smooth, well-oiled machine that keeps those planes flying on schedule. Remember those old cartoons where a factory worker pulls a lever and a whole chain reaction kicks off? That's kind of what it's like when an airplane lands and the turnaround process begins. There's a whole sequence of tasks that have to happen in a specific order, and any delay can throw off the entire operation. But here's where it gets really cool. Airlines are now using sensors, RFID tags, and other fancy gadgets to track every single work order in real time. Think of it like a package tracking system, but for airplane maintenance. Need to know the status of that engine inspection? Bam! It's right there on your screen. This level of visibility allows ground crews to work more efficiently, identify potential bottlenecks before they become major problems, and keep that turnaround clock ticking along. Running an airline is not a solo act. It takes a whole team of dedicated folks working together to get those planes in the air. And just like a well-drilled pit crew, communication is key. That's why airlines are increasingly relying on collaborative forecasting and demand planning. Think of it like a giant group chat for everyone involved in the turnaround process, from the airline itself to the maintenance crews to the folks who supply the parts. By sharing data and communicating in real time, they can anticipate demand, avoid costly delays, and make sure everyone's on the same page. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how fast your mechanics are if you don't have the parts they need to do their job. Let's face it, clipboards are so last century. In today's fast-paced world, airlines are turning to digital solutions to streamline the turnaround process. Forget about paper forms and manual checklists. We're talking about sophisticated software that coordinates every aspect of the turnaround, from refueling and cleaning to baggage handling and catering. These digital tools act like an air traffic controller for the tarmac, making sure everything happens in the right order and on schedule. Need to alert the cleaning crew that the plane is ready? Ping! Send them a notification on their tablet. Fuel truck running low? No problem. Dispatch another one before it runs dry. It's all about working smarter, not harder. And these digital solutions are helping airlines do just that. You know what's worse than needing a part and not having it? Needing a part, ordering it, and then finding out it's the wrong one. When it comes to airplane parts, there's no room for error. That's why airlines are getting strategic about their supplier relationships. They're not just looking for the cheapest option anymore, they're looking for partners they can trust. Partners who consistently deliver high-quality parts on time, every time. Because a delayed flight due to a faulty part, that's not just bad for business, it's a surefire way to tick off a whole lot of passengers. So, airlines are partnering with suppliers who understand the importance of speed, reliability, and quality. They're building relationships that are built to last, because when you're up in the air, the last thing you want is a weak link in your supply chain. You can have all the fancy technology in the world, but it won't do you a lick of good if you don't have the right people operating it. That's why airlines invest heavily in training their ground crews. We're talking about ongoing education, hands-on experience, and the kind of problem-solving skills that only come from dealing with unexpected situations under pressure. Well, remember, these are the folks who are responsible for keeping millions of passengers safe every year. They're the unsung heroes of the aviation industry, and their dedication to continuous improvement is what makes a quick turnaround possible. So the next time you're jetting off to your destination, take a moment to appreciate the hardworking men and women on the tarmac who made it happen. They're the ones who keep the world moving, one flight at a time. Next time you're stuck on the tarmac, remember this: that delay you're experiencing, it's not because the pilots are slacking off or the flight attendants are busy playing cards. It's because a complex dance of logistics and technology is playing out right outside your window. And while delays are never fun, it's comforting to know that airlines are constantly innovating and finding new ways to make the turnaround process faster and more efficient. From advanced inventory management systems to real-time work order tracking, they're using every tool at their disposal to get you in the air and on your way as quickly and safely as possible. So sit back, relax, and appreciate the magic of modern aviation. Because the next time you hear that ding signaling the end of boarding, you'll know that a whole lot of hard work and ingenuity went into getting you there.